Hi guys, there's my weird intro, I guess. Also, here's part of it. Potato. What's up guys? Welcome to my April 2024 recap. I almost said that wrong somehow. I took notes. Lots of notes. Because I do read my comments, by the way. I did read a comment that I kind of like, my thoughts are very scatterbrained, and I agree. And I could tell the person meant it in a less than nice way, but hey man, I take criticism and I improve off of it. So I took notes. So hopefully I'll sound a little less scatterbrained. I would hope so. So for my top albums, I have only 2 because I just feel like I've listened to... I wasn't more of an album person this year. I was more of a single song or like artist. Like I didn't just hook on to one album. One of them is Sis He Wasn't the One by Kirby. I've talked about her before. I think she's an amazing underrated R&B artist. Excuse me. She's coming out with an album this year. I'm very excited. She hasn't released she's working on an album. And she said it's almost done, and I'm very excited. I love her. I mean, her newer EPs, I'm not like as crazy about. I told you I would. I feel like that one was chill. And then the other one, I think it was called Swarm. Swarm was alright. I need to listen to Swarm again. I'm just really more into the Sis He Isn't the One and then Sis. Those are her grails to me. I've gushed about this album a decent amount on my other videos, but I'm just going to keep it short and brief on this. Soulful, to me, album, one of the contender for album of the year. Probably just the album of the year for that year. Beautiful body of work. Beautiful vocals. Stunning, glistening, just gorgeous, beautifully emotional, conveyed. She has such a unique voice, and I get sucked into her music because of it. It's just so beautiful. Some highlights for me on that album are Coconut Oil, Wish I Loved, Blame the Internet First, but I could literally list every song, but those are just some of my favorites. But this whole album hits. And my other one, this one might come as a surprise. I have Grip by Grip by Serpent with Feet. I was trying to talk too much. I was trying to talk too fast. I need to calm down. I do that a lot when I get excited. So I haven't delved into his music too much. I haven't heard too much. This is the first album I'm hearing, and I've heard a lot of people say this is his worst album. And if this is his worst, then I need to listen to the rest of his freaking albums, because I love this album. One of my favorite albums of the year so far. With R&B, I know a lot of people don't get into it because it's more like monotone. They think it's more monotone, more sleepy, bedtime music kind of thing. I think the exact opposite. I kind of love the chill vibe. I love his vocals. His voice is very beautiful, and I love the way he uses it. I love his songwriting. It's very deep. If you look in, not super deep. I don't want to explain it, but it's not like Blink and you might miss it. But he has good songwriting ability and skills. He knows how to craft a song that you want to actively listen to and look at the lyrics to. Catchy choruses. Some of my favorite songs on here. Hummin'. Oh man, Hummin' is just great. Yeah, that's my second favorite. 1 to 10 was my favorite song when I first listened to this album, and it still is. It just slaps. Yep. Safe Word, I just love the messaging and just the theme. Just the chorus is very endearing and sweet. Saying your safe word is me, and I think it's very sweet. It's a very sweet, intimate, and just it's adorable. It's a cute concept for a song. Another one I have, the last one I have is Rum / Throwback. It's two different songs in one. This song I checked because I have Album of the Year, and if you guys want to see my Album of the Year profile, I'll link it. It has a different name because I did change my channel name, but I can't change it on there, so I just rolled with it because I didn't want to make another account. But I have some stuff on there. I have some ratings if you guys want to look at that, if you're curious. I noticed that a lot of people didn't like this song, and I really like it, actually. It's interesting. Another one I considered putting in highlights is Damn Gloves, the single with Ty Dolla $ign. Club banger. I love it. It's more of a naughty song. But it's not too much in your face, but you can tell what they're talking about. It's sensual, it's nice. I like the beat. It's way different. It's kind of because it has a club vibe kind of thing, but not too intense. Oops. Next, let's go into top artists. This should surprise no one. I have JID/Jid, whichever one you want to call him, Deaston, whatever the frick you want to call him, this man. The man, the myth, the legend. I love this guy. He's become my default artist where if I don't know what to put on, I just click on Jid JID Deaston's profile and just click shuffle, and I just consume the music, listen to it while I do whatever, like clean the kitchen or take a shower, like that kind of thing, go for a walk. I have to listen to music like constantly. I'm like one of those people. Yeah, there's some songs I'll skip. I'll skip Hotbox, I don't like. Just Another Day, Underwear, hate that song. A good amount of the songs on DiCaprio too, I'm not really a big fan of. Not my album. I love his, like, he's great. I love when he sings, I love when he raps, I just love when he makes music, honestly. And I am excited for the new album. I'm not too crazy about the new singles, but it's gonna be hard to, like, he'll never top To Me the Forever Story, so I mean, I have to, like, lower my standards, like, a little bit. I need to listen to the singles a little more, maybe I'll like him more. I'm so excited though, because he's one of my favorite artists. And it's just that he can tell a story, and I get sucked in, especially on the Forever Story. The Never Story as well. He knows how to tell a story, he just knows how to write, he knows how to flow, he just knows how to be a good rapper. Why would you not listen to him? Next I got Baby Keem. I think he was on my list last month, I believe. And for me, I just love how catchy, catchy, bouncy, fun, goofy, and just he is. He's just so... He says some outlandish things sometimes, but not like to like a 21 Savage degree where you're just gonna like pause the song and like, what the fuck? For him, it's just like he's a funny guy. I like him. He's funny. I have caught up on his catalog. I've listened to basically all of his music at this point. The Melodic Blue, but the Melodic Blue is so amazing. You can understand why it took me a little while to be like, huh, he has other music. Just 'cause it's so good. I love that album. And I also like when he gets like a little deeper, like. He's like, he could be very self-aware, and he can get deep when he wants to, like when he's desired. It's his desire to do that. Like on, kind of on Wolves, but mostly on songs like Scars and Issues. I have to remember which one. Was 16 one of those two? I believe so. And there's also times where he does that on goofier songs, like Trademark USA, where he talks about how he didn't have his mom, like he didn't have his dad, and how his mom was an alcoholic. Like that kind of stuff. He does it still in goofy songs, and I appreciate those moments too, but Scars is just one of my favorite Baby Keem songs. I love it. I love the melodies and the chorus. I love the mentions of God in the chorus. It's such an amazing song. It's top tier Baby Keem. Last I have Serpent with Feet, silky voice, smooth production. I just love his overall aura. And I just love the feeling his music conveys and like how relaxing, and how I could just put it on and just relax and just enjoy just appreciate the production, the lyricism, just the intimacy of his music. Let's go to my top songs that came out this month. You know I usually do a separate like songs I listen to once and I enjoy, and then ones I listen to all month I enjoyed. I was very late on singles for this month, so we're just gonna combine them into one group. One of my favorite songs here, I wrote the title wrong and I didn't fix it. I think it's called Hood Rap. I don't know why I didn't change that, because I know I wrote that wrong and I never changed it, but it's by Saba, Madison McFerrin, Ogie, I believe it's pronounced, and Jordan Ward. I listened to this song because I love Saba. Care for Me is just an amazing, painful body of work that he crafted after he lost his cousin whom he was very close to. And it's a great album of grief and like struggle, like just struggling after that loss, like falling into like unhealthy like circumstances, relationships, that kind of thing, just to numb the pain. And then just recalling like what the things that happened that day, like the last moments you had with him until he was gone. I love this album in and out. It's amazing. I love this album. If you've heard it, you know. That's what made me a Saba fan, was that album. And I think that's what made a lot of people a Saba fan. It's just great. I also like his Bucket List? The Bucket List. I think that's what his before was called. Madison McFerrin. She's the daughter of a musician. I forgot who. But the first time I heard was on Hindsight. I love this song. She replied to one of my comments on Instagram once. I would put it up, but I lost an Instagram account. So therefore I lost a screenshot of it too, because my phone broke not too long ago. My sources just trust me, basically. That's besides the point. The song is beautiful. Beautiful vocal, soulful chorus. She has such a beautiful voice, and the instrumental's more tuned back. It's kind of like almost acoustic, and it just lets her voice soar, and it's just an adorable song. Let's talk about the actual song now. Beautiful vocals, soulful chorus, backup melodies from Madison are beautiful on here. I love the old-timey sample. I love some individual lines on here. I thought they were funny, like the goofier moments from Saba. We got like the Brett Favre line where he's calling him a cheesehead. He does like a cheesehead, Brett Favre. It's funny and goofy. It caught me off guard. I'm like, did that guy just say Brett Favre? Because as a Vikings fan, that just... not it, man. We don't have good memories with that guy. But I thought it was a funny line, cheeky line, nonetheless. I love how playful it is. And then the last verse was funny, where he just starts laughing, because he says, like, ask my shoddy, I love that word. I don't know, I said shorty. Ask my shoddy for a hair tie, and he, like, starts laughing. I like seeing, like, this kind of music from Saba, like, especially after that album. I know he had an album before that. After that was Few Good Things. I feel like it was still more melancholic and sad, and this is still, like, lower tempo, but I feel like it's a little bit of a happier... and just more, like, less sad song, basically. More upbeat. Jordan Ward. I've heard good things about his music from people that love R&B like me, but I haven't heard his albums yet. But from what I've heard on here, I did greatly enjoy his contribution. I can't talk. Just, he's the one that goes, keep growing your garden. I sang that really bad. But you get the point. It was really beautiful. His vocals on here were really great. I enjoyed it. Next I have Boy Bye by Chloe. Oh man, I love the personality on the song. It's just what I wanted more. Because when I listened to her, I think Called in Pieces. I think that was her debut album, I believe. Something with pieces. I should have wrote that down. But I didn't expect to talk about it. But I just mentioned it for no reason. I just love how much character she has in the song. Like, this is what I wanted from that album, and I didn't get much of it, really. I felt like I didn't get personally enough of it on that album. But the refrain of, stupid mother, and he'll cry to your mama. I love this song. This song is so fun and goofy. It's just, like, freedom. Freedom, like, this is her, like, basically, like, in the verses, she's talking about still being in this relationship, in an unfaithful relationship, and just like the hardship and anxiety of it all, and like how people like this make you feel crazy, but like you just keep going round and round in the relationship, like there's no growth whatsoever, they just keep gaslighting you kind of thing. But then the chorus, she's like, a praise chorus, she's like, I hate it when you call me, and then in the chorus she's just like, bye bitch. Like, I feel like that like the pre-chorus and the chorus I feel like comes after the breakup, and the verses like describe her while she was in the relationship. Works really well here. I love her personality here, and just like the way she talks about this. It gives me a real Far by SZA vibe. This one has a little more personality though. I feel like she has more energy, and especially in the chorus. I mean, yeah, this is what I really wanted from her. I love when artists give me personality and character in their songs. Like, their expression means a lot. Next I have 159 by Normani featuring Gunna. I didn't know she was dropping a song this year, not gonna lie, and now we're getting an album next month. Yeah. I love the chorus. I love the harmonies. I love the demanding lyricism. It's a more sensual song here. It's good. I love the good sultry vibe she's going on here. She just makes great sultry R&B. Really, I did enjoy her on Wild Side. I loved her song Wild Side. Motivation was fun. It was more poppy, but I did more enjoy the vibe of Wild Side. I loved the production. I loved the chorus. I loved her vocals. I loved the lyricism. It was fun. It was sexual. But it was nice. It was still had a little bit of class in it. At least from her end of the song. And then it gets to Gunna, and it's just like, he kind of a vibe kill, I'm not gonna lie. He kind of ruins it a little bit. I feel like he just like against Monty's like silky, smooth, beautiful vocals, I just feel like it's not meshing well. It's not as bad as Cardi's verse on Wild Side. That part is just a turtle. It's just so borderline grating, and it's just such a big turn off, and it just like stops. Like the song goes eek, like when she starts. Like, and I always listen to a solo version that someone made on YouTube. Just Google it if you don't like her verse. I always listen to that version instead. Makes a song perfect 10 out of 10 when you do that. And then it just feels like when his verse ends, and I just feel like when she comes in, like she comes back, like they stop. There's like a part where they harmonize for a little, and then goes back to the chorus, and I just feel like when she comes back in, she's just like fighting. Like she's fighting back to just finish this song, or just like save the song. Like she's just like, when I get you alone. I feel like that's what she's doing. I feel like she's like, give me that shit back. Give me that mic back right now, because you are ruining my vibe. Like, I don't know what happened here. Like, did Gunna sneak into the booth? If that came out as true, I would not doubt it, because I feel like afterwards she's just like fighting. She's just like, give me that back. Stop ruining my song. Get out of my booth. Next, I got Rookie of the Year by Young Miko. I like the intro. I like the beat switch. I like the tempo change. I feel like it's worth it. I like the flow. And also, the thing that made me listen to her was her voice. I don't know. I just like her voice. And also, she is a lesbian Latino artist, and you don't see a lot of those. But this song is nothing too crazy. But also, I think it might look better because it's on a mid-album. I didn't finish the album this belongs to. I started it, and I got bored. I couldn't finish it. I couldn't do it. It's too much. It's too boring. Oh my goodness. It was too freaking boring for me. I was expecting a little more, but I like this song. I think it's a nice intro. Next, I'm gonna go on to Lucky Day's new song, Hurricane. And yes, it's her, H-E-R in all caps, and then the rest is a cane. I'm honestly not a big fan of his solo work. I've heard songs like Over and other ones. That's the first one I think of when I think of him. Not a big fan, but like when it comes to, I don't know why, but his like features be hitting hard. I would go over more of them, but I don't want to make this video any longer than it probably already is. This song is very interesting to me because it's about him basically being emotionally secure within a chaotic relationship. So like the opposite of Chloe's song from earlier. Like, it's so weird. Like, I know this happens to people, but he's just like, he's totally fine with being just this mess, being with this hurricane of a woman he's in a relationship with. He's found himself involved with. And it's just like in certain parts of the song, he's like encouraging the toxicity. It's like he gets some kind of kick out of it, or like he gets off to it. It's very interesting. So this is part of the chorus. Let it rain, baby. Rain till we slide into the eye of a hurricane. I lost what the song actually sounds like for a second there, but that's what he's saying. He's encouraging this hurricane of a relationship. It's very interesting. But then, like, we see him in the first verse, he's just challenging her any insecurities she has. And she's trying to pull back. Like, she's done. She wants it to be over, but he's, like, reining her back in. Why is he pulling her closer when she's the toxic one? Just let her break up with you, dude. You'll be 100% better without her. It's weird, but I feel like this is something kind of music he would make. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this suits him very well, though. I know there's songs like this usually, but I just think it's interesting is comparing it to a hurricane, and that he wants to be like engulfed by this hurricane. Does he know what a hurricane feels like? Just going like in wind, like a windstorm. Does he like want that? I don't think he's doing okay if that's what he really wants. Also, there's this thing I noticed when I listened to this song. As I was preparing for the video, I was taking notes on the songs while I listened to them. And I noticed the song sounded familiar, like, when I turned it on. Like, though I listened to it for, like, the third time, maybe. I was like, wait a minute. And the song this reminds me of is Undo Back to My Heart by Tinashe off her 333 album. Here we go. Okay, so at the beginning it doesn't sound like it, but if you skip to the, like, 38-second mark on Tinashe's song and then listen to the intro of this song, it sounds kind of similar. And now every time I listen to this song, that's what I hear in the back of my head. Like, I need someone to make a video where they put these songs together and make it, like, one song, like, Tinashe's, like, featured or something, because holy crap, it's similar. The flow, like, the music, there's something going on here. And I went to look, and I, like, remember hearing it, and I was like, what Tinashe song is that? And I remembered, and I was like, it's this one, and I put it on, and I was like, I skipped to the chorus. I'm like, I hear it now. I was right. I'm not crazy. I hear it. Someone fact check me in the comments, but I swear to God, I feel like I do this almost every video. I compare a song to another song, but I swear they sound similar. Dead ass. I am so dead ass right now. The songs that didn't release this month that I love the most. So we're gonna start with Dispo by Karol G, Young Miko. It's basically a Good Girl Gone Bad kind of album, and then they're like questioning, like the girls, like Miko and Carol are just questioning, like what did they do to her? Why is she like this now? Like they just noticed the change in her after they broke up. It's interesting, I guess. It's kind of like a lot of reggaeton songs are about, kind of, honestly. And I noticed at the beginning of the song sounds like Cairo from a same album. Like, this is, like, on the deluxe version. But, like, this is on the original Cairo. You might have heard that song. It sounds like the song, like, the intro sounds similar, but, like, Dispo sounds more malicious. I do like the collab, and I do like the slight vocal inflections we see on Karol G's voice. Like, it goes, but you could tell there's, like, some kind of, a little bit of vocal manipulation on her, like, voice. Ooh, it suits her so well, and especially with the, like, the vibe of this song. Yeah, I enjoy it, because she doesn't do that very often. 11, like, the beat switches up a little. It picks up, ooh, like, it picks up tempo. It's nice. And it's just my favorite song on Mañana Será Bonita Bichota season, like, the deluxe song. The deluxe of Mañana Será Bonita, which if you don't know what that means, it means tomorrow is going to be beautiful for you non-Spanish speakers. Cool album name, honestly. I always really liked it. And for me, it's just my favorite song on there, and I feel like that's an unpopular opinion. Because I feel like a lot of people lean more to Culana with Peso Pluma. But for me, that song doesn't impress me, but I know a lot of people love Peso Pluma in the Latino community, and I just, I don't know, I'm not swayed by him. I just kind of like, he's cool, I guess. I mean, I like a song, Igual que un Angel, which I've talked about on here before with Kali Uchis. He's a feature. I think I like his features, but I didn't even like this song. I don't know. I don't think this song's underrated because it has a good amount of streams compared to the other deluxe songs. I just feel like it kind of flies under the radar sometimes when it comes to her collabs, just because, especially with when she has, like, on the same project, it has Peso Pluma on it. I don't know. I dig this song. Next, we're going to go to Two Most Wanted by Beyonce and Miley Cyrus. This is my favorite song on that Cowboy Carter. I have to re-listen to it all over again. But this song, I'll be a shotgun rider till the day I die. It's just a song about love and dedication and just being someone's ride or die. And I just love the lyricism. I love the collab. It's just like such an old-timey collab, it sounds like. Sings one sings the other. Oh, their voices. Oh, I never thought I was gonna hear a song of them together, but it's so beautiful. And I'm so happy they came together like this with this country song. I don't even like country music, but man, I think this is gonna play at my wedding. This song's amazing. I love songs about love and dedication like this, especially, like, regardless of genre. I just always think it's such beautiful music. And this song should play at someone's wedding. If this isn't on your wedding playlist, I will not be attending. Next, I have a song I've talked about here before. I gushed about it before. We have Decent Conrad's. Oh my god, why can't I pronounce anything? Decent Conrad, Alex Isley's Same Mistakes. This is a contender for my song of the year. This song is amazing. Ooh. Now that love is almost gone, I've fought before. It's just a song about being, like, in a toxic relationship, basically. Like, they keep making the same mistakes. But man, I love this song. It's just basically that, like, thing of, I know I should move on, I know I gotta move on, but man, I'm so sucked in, I'm so tempted, I'm so tantalized, I'm so, like, tangled up in this person. Ooh. I love songs like these. These are fun and juicy. Love the daughter, one of the Isley brothers' daughters. Like, I just love her collab on here. I love her singing. Ooh, I love this. This is good. Next, I have Working Out, a color show version by JID, Jade Beaston, whatever. This keeps popping up for me, like, as I suggest, and I'd always let it play. I enjoy it. I like it because it's like an acoustic version of the song, and I like how it shortens out the outro in the original. You know what I'm talking about if you've heard the song, the outro. I don't like, if I'm listening to this in the car and I want it to play when I have people there, it's kind of annoying and weird. Like, I shortened it and I enjoy that. And also I like how much it sounds, like, how close it is to the original, which makes sense. He's rapping for the most part. Next I got Nobody Gets Me, You Know You Don't. I haven't practiced singing in a while, so that probably sounded really bad. My favorite SZA songs. Oh my god, I go so hard for the song, especially when it gets to the bridge. I don't wanna lose. Like where she goes, if I'm real, I deserve that. If I was you, I wouldn't take me back. But I pretend when I'm with a man that it's you, and I know that it's too late. I don't wanna lose. Like I said, that was probably bad. I'm kind of rusty. I kind of want to do a cover of that song. If anyone wants to hear it, I won't sing like that. I swear I'll sing like 10 times better because I'll prep my vocals. I'll do my warm-ups. I'll drink water. That kind of thing. But I love that song. I love how passionate she is about the song. Also, the song, fun fact, was written about her ex-fiance. That's why it's so like dark and personal for her. Oh, I love this song. It's so heartbreaking and gut-wrenching and just so sad. It also toxic in the beginning, but it says, oh my god, I love this song. Next I have Jungle by her, which is a cover of a Drake song. I didn't even know it was a cover for a while. She delivers on here. It's nice. It's more of a low tempo version of the song, obviously. It's a her song. Also, she doesn't curse on the song. It's censored out. I love me some her. I love this album. I don't know. I want to shorten. I don't want this video to go on too long. Next, I have Saturn by SZA, one of my favorite songs of the year. Go SZA. Go SZA. I can't wait for Lana. My god. I love this song so much. The chorus, the lyricism, it's so fun. I listen to this song every week. I have a problem. To close out the video, we're going to talk about my albums I didn't get to, but would like to listen to that came out for this month. And I only have 2. Not a lot interests me. Give me some recommendations. You guys will, though, in the comments. I really appreciate it. So one of the 2 I have is I'm Doing It Again, baby! It's in all caps. By Girl in Red. I'm curious about this just because like she's a queer artist. I have to be curious. And also I did listen to her I Could Make It Go Quiet LP, and I thought it was a decent record. I like some of the indie she did on there. It's alright, it's chill. My faves from her in general, like song-wise, are We Fell in Love in October. And then I'll Call You Mine, You Stupid B Word, I'm not gonna say it. And I also really like Girls because I think it's relatable. She likes women. I relate to this. Next I have Boundaries by Sinead Harnett. My girl. With her, I liked her. I listened to one of her albums. It was Ready Is Always Too Late. It's a cool album. I'm not crazy about it, but I don't know. Something about her makes me intrigued, like, to listen to more. My favorite songs from her are Stickin' with, Masiago, I might have said that wrong. And then Van Jess. There might be another artist I'm forgetting, though, because I didn't write it down. But I do really love that song. Trust me, I just have a bad memory. And then Ready Is Always Too Late, the title track, If You Let Me. I just get sick. When it comes to, like, she makes her best music, I get sucked in. When she makes her worst music, I just kind of get bored. But I'm just interesting. I like her alto, like, voice, and I love her her singles are so solid. Frick yeah. I just love her vibe. I'm excited to listen to it. I did like some of the singles. Say Something. I know I mentioned that in a song. There's another one. The latest one I don't like, but the first 2 I like. I didn't write them down. That's it. That's it. No more talking. No more. No more talking.